From ashes to greatness. From nothing to something. From a zero to a hero. You'll love that. And nobody does it better than a 30-year-old with a baby's body. Hi, and welcome to the Secret of Light channel. My name is Kaga, and today we are talking about one of the most successful isekai, Mushoku Tensei. Also, thanks for show for replacing me last week. Yeah, that was a lifesaver. I really needed that. Yes, the cruise was amazing if y'all asking. I ate some great meals and saw some beautiful places. And without further notice, let's get right into the episode. Mushoku Tensei, or Jobless Reincarnation, is an anime based on a light novel series written by Ryujin Magunete. Okay, I probably butchered that name. And animated by Studio Bind. And talking about animation is what we will start with, because in order to make this world as realistic as possible, Studio Bind made everything super detailed and so well crafted, so this fantasy world would be believable. I mean, look at this bread. Bread. And everything on screen, from the beautiful backdrop, the spells and landscapes, looks so realistic. It actually hurts my mind to try to think how long it probably took to animate all this. Truly, this is on another level. But you said it's an isekai. Wait, I'm getting there. Because it's synopsis time. Yes, it's synopsis time. So, there once was a man, and he was a great bum. He never left his home due to bullying he once received, and he wouldn't shower or change his clothes. He just stank. After that, while trying to save a girl, he got hit by a truck and died. But then he woke up in another world, not in his own body, but in the body of an infant. Named Rudos by his new parents. With his new chance at life, Rudos starts practicing the art of magic and evolving his new skills. This is a story of love, tragedy, and the great quest of a 30-year-old man losing his virginity. Man. If you haven't watched Mushoku Tensei and all of that sounds enticing to you, I think you should go and watch it and come back, because this episode contains mild spoilers to season 1, but I also advise you to watch at least 8 episodes, because, spoilers, it has one of the greatest twists and most shocking twists I've seen in episode 8. And with that, spoilers in 1, 2, 3, chicken jockey. Yes, I really like the first 8 episodes showing the childhood of Rudeus, but I really think this show kicks it up a notch once we get to episode 8 and Rudeus is transported to the demon continent. I think this show just gets a whole lot better once we're there. And we also meet Rugia, which is not only one of the best characters in this show and gives us the best fighting scenes, he also represents the main theme of the season, which is redemption. A lot of people in this world are trying to change and redeem themselves, to not be seen in such a bad light, and more than that, to not see themselves as a bad person. And Rugiard, as a demon who used to scare people away, the idea of trying to redeem himself sounds like a crazy idea. But with the help of Rudeus, he succeeds with changing himself, and with that, changing his reputation, and not receive the same amount of fear and hate he used to receive. He truly has changed from his cruel and almost inhumane self to a loving and caring dad-like figure. He's not as ruthless and violent as he used to be anymore. He truly changed from the scary dead end who tried and destroyed everything that was in his path, and he really has changed and became a different person. It also ties in very nicely with the theme of forgiving someone for their past mistakes, which is also important for healing. Just like in the Furry Village arc, where the chief refuses to believe that his little sister Ghislaine has changed, and after realizing and meeting Eris and Rudos, which are her students, and seeing that she became one of the royal guards and one of the best swordsmen in the kingdoms, he realizes he can forgive her and leave his grudge behind and become a better father and a leader because of it. And speaking of Ghislaine, oh my god, I love her so much. She's so awesome and beautiful. And those abs, oh my god, look at those abs. Ooh. beautiful Mamacita cat. Oh my god. Oh, so it's not time to simp to my beautiful muscle mommy. Wrong! I always have time for some simping. Well, if we were on some characters, so let's list off some characters I like. So I like Eris's grandfather. He's awesome. He likes furries. I don't know. He's cool. I love Man God. Man God is hilarious. Bro, Geese is just like literally my spirit animal. I love him with all my heart. I don't remember her name, but Rudo's little maid sister. She's so funny. But her mom is so freaking sad. What the hell? Oh my god. Zenova, the super strong prince. I love him. He's such a delight. Bro, he's so cool. And just like a nerd, I love the part when he shows that such a masterpiece that Rudeus has built. Oh my god, this figurine is so awesome. Oh, master. I just love him. I think he's hilarious. I also really like Rudeus. I mean, I relate to him in a way because I know that if I find myself in another world, my two first thoughts are going to be, 1, can I do magic? And 2, how can I get money? I also really like the fact that they made him strong and independent, but not OP. So every time he fights, it feels like a challenge, but he also feels capable, and we believe that he can handle that. I really like that. But he's also one of my biggest problems because I think the fact that he's a perv is not that bad, but the fact that he also is pervy towards people not of age is what's really creeps me out. I really get creeped out by that. I mean, I don't really like it. I don't like that at all. And I don't like the fact that the show keeps of reminding us the ages of those characters. But I guess nobody's perfect, and people have flaws, which is also a prominent theme in the show.
Short intermission. If what Kaga just said sounds very disgusting to you, I get it, but as someone who finished the show, I'll just say Rudos is 14-year-old emotionally, and he's 12 physically. So it's bad, but it's not that bad. You can watch the show, it's not that bad. Yeah, back to his episode.
But let's finish on a high note with one of my favorite characters, and probably my favorite character of the show, Paul. In the start, I didn't really like Paul, and when Rudos left the house, I wasn't worried that I wouldn't get to see Paul again. But when we met the broken man who Paul has become in episode 16, I got intrigued because right when he shows up, he reminds Rudos of the reality that he has been ignoring and started blaming him for being useless. And that gets you riled up because we just got to spend a lot of time with Rudeus, and just like him, we almost forgot about the family that he had, and we forgot that they might be in danger too. After that comes the realization that Paul wasn't trying to blame Rudeus. He was just projecting his own feeling of uselessness, not being able to protect his whole family, and it was his guilt speaking for him. But then the show shows us a way for forgiveness, that the way is the courage to reach a hand first. Being petty doesn't lead you to happiness. Pride does not matter if you want to be truly happy. If we want to be happy, we must be able to forgive and ask. Even if we are not those who start, we can always be the one to finish it. After all, we are humans and we are bound to make mistakes. But as long as we can acknowledge that what we have done is wrong, we can find our way to forgiveness. You also gotta be able to forgive yourself. If you truly try to change, the ability to leave the person you were before is a hard task, but it's incredibly important if you want to be actually grow. So yeah, if you like this episode, consider liking and subscribing. It's much more fun that way. And if you want to catch my final ranking for season 1 and 2, you better subscribe and turn on the notification because you don't want to miss that. And in 2 weeks, Mushoku Tensei season 2. Let's talk about anime. If you got that far into the video, comment your favorite bread. Bye. Subscribe.